Okay, we're going to line linings for the top all the way around. We're going to obviously bend these when they are perforated. They become flexible and springy. Essentially, we need to make linings that fit in there so that we have a gluing surface. Okay, we have a gluing surface. I mean, if I really wanted to be smart about it, I could probably laminate another one of these, but I don't have spare camphor laurel lying around. I don't want to damage the side just to make a laminated finish. And I don't like laminates. I like using the traditional. This is the same material also as the bracing on the top and the bottom. So I wanted to use the same material. Keep a consistency around the wood density and the characteristics of the instrument. So we don't have too many different timbers thrown in there. Yeah, Tom, we can. I've got to find this type of maple kerf, and I can, but I've got scrap that I can make my own, and why buy it when I can make it? It's just, especially since I used exactly the same piece of wood for the braces. It's come out of the same slab, so it's exactly identical in characteristics. That's probably why. Just a little bit of my own OCD kicking in. Yeah. I made all linings out of Spanish cedar for the smell. You know what, Rage? I could have made them all out of camphor laurel, and then it would have stunk the whole room out every time you play it. That would have been a cool thing because the sides are camphor, but they're going to be sealed up, right? They're going to be oiled and sealed up. So you're not going to get the smell coming through. But imagine the linings, if you left some of the linings unsealed, just raw, and you could get a bit of a whiff, a natural whiff. OCD. Absolutely. Anyway, we're going to clamp these up, and I'm going to sand them. I really need to clamp them up. I'm getting a new thicknesser, Rage, you'll be happy to know. My other one died after about 3 or 4 years. Just going to clamp this flush so that I can work it without it all moving. Get another couple of clamps in here. Like so. I mean, I could mark these and just do them individually. I might just do that actually. There's a lot to take off there. Probably just saw some of that off. Let me just quickly saw some of that off. I might just do that because it'll be quicker if I just saw this down a line here. It's just too much on that one. And a little bit too much on this one. And the rest can be sanded. Okay, cool. Let's just quickly adjust those two big pieces. So the width is the same, it's the height that's different because they're scraps. So let me just quickly cut that off, and then we'll be in the position to sand the others flush. Back in a second. Let's flick over the cameras. we're at a much better thickness now. To line all these guys up, yeah, they look almost the same. You can see them there. There's not much difference now. We'll get them nice and smooth, and then they'll be in a position to cut up. So let me just lay those down in a nice flat order. Let's clamp those buggers up. One side. Two sides. And that's the side we want to flush. Sand flush. So let's quickly do that. Mask, Terry. We need a mask. We're going to sand. Turn that volume down a little bit. There we go. There we go. So they're even now. Ugh. Right, where are those glasses gone? Here we go. Right, so we've got those evened up now, the same thickness. You can see they're a lot even, and they will now line up nicely and they'll sit nicely. Beautiful, excellent. Okay, and what we're going to do now is when we come back on Monday, we're going to slice these up and have them all ready to be flexible and bendable into position, and we glue them up. And that's it for today, guys and girls. I'm out of time, but thanks for being here. Have a great weekend. Sumo, thanks for the follow. A couple of people followed us earlier on, and I'll be back on Monday, so keep an eye out on the schedule. We're an hour earlier these days because of the time differences. Let me see who's on. Whew. And see if I can raid anyone. Nerd Weeno, let's go to Nerd, he's a good guy. Raid. There it goes. Whoops. I've got to type the command properly. But no, that'll do it. Okay, guys and girls, have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Keep an eye out on the schedule. Have a good one. Bye for now.